Welcome to Duke's United Show, and it's the preview for the Manchester United versus Wolves match tomorrow, live on whatever it's on.
Nothing, mate. It's a 3 p.m. Saturday kickoff, isn't it? So it'll be live on nothing.
Online.
yeah, live wherever you can find it.
Oh man, it's gonna be a tough one, Garf. We never have easy games against Wolves, and I don't care where they are in the league table. We never have tough games against them. We always have tough games against them. Sorry, and I think tomorrow's not going to be any different. What are you thinking?
Yeah. Mate, exactly. So their last 5 have all been won by 1 goal. 4 of them 1-0s. 1 of them 2-1. We've won 4. They've won. No, they won 1 of them 1-0, but the other 4 of the last 5 were we've won 1-0. I think it was 1-0, 2-1. Then we lost 1-0, and then we've won the last 3 1-0. And obviously that last one, I forgot the last one was where Rashford had to come off the bench, weren't it, after turning up late for training, and then won the game for us. You remember that?
Yeah,
that was the last,
he came off the bench. Yeah, and Martial had a missed chance. Anthony had a missed chance.
Yeah,
I think on the half time. I remember. So yeah, I remember that. I remember that fully. I totally remember that. But oh man, we've got a bit of team news. We just listened to the Ten Hag presser, and he's come out saying Rashford is highly doubtful. He's probably not going to be playing. Very high chance he's not playing. So we can. Our predictions better not have no Rashford sitting in there. That's for sure. And, but we are 69% chance win probability. So hopefully that helps in some way or another. But look, it's going to be a tough one. I think it's best to have a look into what these guys have been doing, because although they have not been there or thereabouts like they have been of recent seasons, they have had some good form of late as well. So let's take a look at where they are in the league first, and let's take a look into a few bits about them. So they are 13th in the league. That is it's quite a way down there. Underneath Chelsea, and you know how bad they've been playing. But again, they've scored 30 and conceded 50, and they're currently, funnily enough, they're on exact identical recent form than us. 3 wins out of the last 5. So a win, a loss, then a win, then a loss, then a win, then hopefully a loss. You never know, guys.
Needed.
So it's really needed,
mate.
But you know what?
I can't. Sorry, I was just. Let me actually. If we lose this, I think we're in real. If we don't, let me rephrase. If we don't win this, I think we're in real trouble. Obviously, we touched on it last night in the main show, but I think we're in real trouble, Nate. Bad trouble.
I think so. We need our 9 points, like we said before. We need those 9 points, and what better way to do it than win our home games? All 3 home games. If we win that, we've got our 9 points. And like Ten Hag said today, it doesn't matter what Liverpool do if we do our job. We're not thinking about Liverpool. We got to think about our own selves and our own points and our own wins. But Wolves, let's take a look. They beat Aston Villa last game, and Villa have been on fire. We know what they're about. They've done well. And then when you take a look at their side, I do like Semedo. You've got Craig Dawson, Kilman, Gomez, and Sarr in goal. Then you've got a really good midfield and attack, really. You've got Neto, Nunez as the wingers, Lemina and Ruben Neves, who's always been linked to us, to come to us for a little while now. And then you got Cunha and the old man, Diego Costa up front. That is going to be a bully. He is a bully. I don't know what he's like now as an older man, but he was an absolute bully, and I hated seeing him against us. I don't know what you felt, Garf, but I didn't like it when he played against us, because he always used to have that angry face, like he wants to smash someone off the pitch.
Yeah, listen, I agree with you on Diego Costa. They've got a reasonably good team, but again, if we're just looking at teams on paper, our team should smash them all over the pitch. Obviously, it won't happen because of our recent form hearing. But yeah, paper, they look all right. But I don't think their league position this season is misleading. That's where they belong. That's where they deserve to be. 40 points, safe from relegation, obviously, but pure mid-table team. And that's the way... I mean, mate, we're playing like a mid-table team, so it doesn't mean anything if we don't beat them. But where they are is where they belong this season. They have not been great, and that's what I'm trying to say there. You know what I mean? 40 points for Wolves at this time of the season isn't their best, is it?
Look, for me, I'm putting league position out of the window right now. I'm looking at recent form, and they've beaten Villa. Villa, a good side, so we know that they play football and they've been doing well. This is it. We're not playing good football, and this is the problem I've got. Is when we're on form, we will do away Wolves easy. We will do away Villa easy. We will beat Brighton. We'll beat the Newcastles, but we're not there. This is my problem. And when we go to start playing against Wolves, I wouldn't be surprised, Garth, if we're not controlling the game. I wouldn't. I would not be surprised if we start overtaking the game and getting chance after chance against us. So, I don't know. Curlers has joined us. Curlers.
Yes, Curlers.
Must win for top 4 slot this game and made harder with Rashford news he might be out. So we've got no goal scoring threat. The return of Varane also a blessing for the FA Cup final. That's also
as long as he stays fit until then, mate. He's got 3 games to get through before then.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope so. And no one even fouled him. No one even touched him when he got fouled. Got injured last time. So it's a bit of a mad one. And he's been out for quite a while, to be fair. But I'm happy to see him back. Of course, he's a leader. Yes. He's a winner. He makes the right decisions more often than not. And he's a much-needed player in there. But at the same time, he doesn't bring what Martinez brings going forward. So we will not get that kind of football going forward still. But I think we'll just get a more able defender than Lindelof. More quicker in the mind, quicker in the body. And I think he'll be able to do the job a slightly bit better. Not that Lindelof has been doing anything wrong. I think he's done pretty well when he's come in. He's been a very capable defender for us, to be fair. So I'm happy with that. Let's take a look at the top scorers then, Garf. Podence is on 6. Ruben Neves is on 6. And Hee-Chan, he's not a bad player. I think I like a little bit of his robustness. He's quite quick on the wing. Obviously, he's not scored too many goals. Their goal conversion rates are very low, 19%, 11%. 90%, so they don't really hit the target too often, and that goes to show, because think about how we are at the moment faltering with our stats. So when we look at our stats, it looks all right, and then we're not even doing that well. So imagine with them with their stats, that's mad, way lower than what we're all about. So yeah, it's
those stats speak volumes about where they are this season. That's what I mean. I know it's Wolves, but I don't see them scoring against us, even without Varane in this team. I don't see it. They're just. I know that you like Cunha and Costa, but you've seen they got a 1-0 win against Villa, but Villa their forms just started slipping as well. They did really well, but their forms slipping again. I think Villa and Wolves are about the same sort of level of team, man. I really do, and they're not scoring. Obviously, I'm saying that we're going to lose 4-0 now.
But this is the thing, though, isn't it? It's Diego Costa weren't there at the start of the season, so they've changed up the side slightly, haven't they? I don't know how,
but he's been there since January, man.
Okay,
and he ain't. Yeah, he's 38 years old, or whatever he is. But if we're one, I mean, maybe not that old, but he's 30. He's definitely deep into his 30s, isn't he? He's got to be 34 minimum. Diego Costa, surely.
All right, let me give you a stat then, Garf. There's a stat for you. In the last game they played Villa, they had 38% of the ball, and they only had 264 passes in the whole game. Villa had 432. Their pass accuracy was 73%. So they only had 2 shots on target and got 1 of them. Villa had 3 shots on target and didn't score. So it's not much difference, but in terms
that sounds like a smash and grab, though. That sounds like a smash and grab.
It was a smash and grab from the looks of it.
From them stats, bro.
Yeah, they 5 corners to 6. So they had 1 less corner than Villa, and that's really it. There's not really much. They had 20 fouls compared to Villa's 9, so they did kind of stifle them and tackle them up and stop them probably getting on good attacks, and then got a little winner goal out of nowhere, and then probably held on to it. That's probably what they did, and the problem for us is we haven't got a goal scoring player. Are we going to see us have good chances and miss them again? Are we going to start putting them away and then making sure that we're set? What Man United are we going to see tomorrow? I actually have no idea, and it's even harder now with no Rashi. I don't know, Gar. I don't know. How do you see it?
I mean,
I don't know. How do you see it?
I know where you're coming from because the last 2 games that we've played, we haven't scored, and exactly the same can happen again. Wolves get a smash and grab against us because that's how football works. Is what I've said. Like both times of the last 2 games, 20 minutes in, I've said we're going to lose this now because we haven't converted these chances. Smash and grab wins, particularly the Brighton one, obviously.
Yeah.
I just like to think that Man United, even though we haven't scored recently, I know it's saying whoever we put up there, out of Anthony, Sancho, Garnacho, Martial, Palestri, one of them's got to convert.
Garnacho's back. He's back.
Yeah, one of them's got to convert something for us. I can't imagine. I don't want to imagine that Man United are going to go 3 Premier League games without scoring a goal, because then you've got to start wondering. That's issues. That's actual problems. Real problems. Couple of games. It's happened many times before. You know what I mean? But once you start going into 3, and then Liverpool win again, because if we lose this and Liverpool win, they'll go above us. We'll have a game in hand, and then the pressure's so badly on us. We've got Bournemouth away, fighting for their lives. That's going to be a tough game. Home, and then Chelsea at home. I know old Fat Frank ain't doing well for them, but like it's still Chelsea. Like
I mean, we could lose that game as well. Like this is how I feel about us. It's weird. We're 1 player off. Well, we're 2 players now. The minute we get one out, other one drops. One comes back, the other one drops. Yeah. It's like where Martinez is missing, and we feel like we can't do nothing. Like how can that be? Man United got to spin it, turn up now. We got to turn up. Martial, you got to turn up and start scoring the goal tomorrow.
Martial's the one. Yeah.
Do something for us tomorrow, Martial. Yeah. And you, Anthony, as well. You're going to get another chance in this game, and you better score for us as well, because you are playing better. You're getting much better chances now, like much clear-cut chances. Put them away. Hit the target, put them away. Because if you're prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. You probably don't hear me, but I'm saying you're a 6 and maybe even a 5 out of 10 finishing. Bring it up. Prove me wrong. Get it to 7. Come on. Do it.
The issue I'll have, because I think that the key player tomorrow is going to be Martial, not Anthony. I think it's Martial. The problem I've got is I can already... when we get to the team I've picked my team based on what I want to see. I just know he's going to put Weghorst up there.
I was thinking that.
I just know he is, and I just... like... It just stifles our team so much. Listen, I'm not a Premier League manager. Tenor clearly knows what he's doing, but I do not understand what he's seeing in Weghorst, what he brings to this team. All I hear about is energy. It's work rate. That's all. And I'm like, but it's not even that great because he ain't fast enough to like track to track players down and stuff most of the time. So, yeah, if what you like in your striker is that sometimes he's in our area making slide tackles, then yeah, fair play. I really. As much as I've dug the kid out all season, I really want to see Martial lead the line tomorrow. I really do.
But he has to have that little beer in his bonnet like he had in the game when he came on. And sometimes that's because he was on the bench. And I hope he speaks to him and says, listen, I was going to put you on the bench today because you showed me something when you came off the bench. Don't make me have to bring you off the bench again and put Wout in there. Don't make me have to do it. Get yourself on the pitch, start warm up properly, and run around. Run around. I don't care. Whatever happens. Just run around and chase someone with intent to win it as well. And that's all I want to see from that guy, because he really does have talent, and it's annoying. It is annoying. And that's why everyone gets frustrated with him, because we know what he can do, doesn't do it often enough. It needs to be done often now, especially that he's been fit, continuing to be fit now. All right. Your shots to goals, your games to goals is starting to even out now. So pick it up, pick it back up.
He needs a massive performance. Do you know what? That's the easy way. It's not just Martial. Whoever that front 3 is, because all of them, anyone he picks apart from Rashford,
every single one of them,
they need to have a good game. They need to. Sancho, Anthony, Garnacho, Palestri, Weghorst, Martial. One of them needs to step up. If not 2 of them need to step up tomorrow and take Rashford's place. Yeah.
Look, let's take a look at United anyway. Let's see what we've got. We're in 4th, as you can see, with 1 point off. Liverpool 1 point off us, and we're 2 points away from Newcastle now. We had that chance to go ahead, but we lost it, so we're struggling. But end of the day, we've got to get that win. Forget about anyone else. Win the last 4 games, and we are fine. As simple as that. Our last game, as you remember, with that De Gea mistake. That was the team we played. We had Rashi up top, Bruno on the left, Weghorst, Anthony. You know what? I wouldn't even be surprised if he just swapped Martial for Rashford. Rashford for Martial. and kept the rest of that team exactly the same. I won't be surprised if Sancho doesn't play. I know defensively we're going to change, but I'm talking about in the attack.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
If those stayed in there, I really wouldn't.
I mean, well, you say the defense might change, but I don't. I would throw Varane straight back in. I really would, but I don't know how fit he is. Yeah, he's got to go in.
Yeah. So Curler says, I fancy big performances from Garnacho, Pellistri in this game. We need attacking runners with good ball control in this game to win. I think Garnacho definitely gets in the game. I don't think he should start because it's obviously he's been out for a while. You might just give him that chance to start, but I think it might not be fair. But again, with players out, it could be a good excuse to say, listen, I'm throwing you in here to start. Go on, get it done. So,
mate, you say not fair, Nath, but no one else has, since he's been out, has taken that position and been like, this is mine. You know what I mean? Apart from Rashford, who's been out here all season, Sancho doesn't deserve to be in this team. Anthony just about deserves to start. You know what I mean? Like, we've had better performances recently, but then it's dipped off again. You can't say Pellistri deserves to start. You can't say Voot deserves to start. So, Garnacho's as good a shot as anyone. You know what I mean? If he's fit and raring to go. So,
which Reds is this? Which Reds are you talking about, Kuka? Kuka degree 49. Up the Reds. About Liverpool or what? Hopefully it's United. Not the Red Devils. Yeah, the Red Devils, not the Reds. I hope. I'm just playing. But Garf, talk me through your team. Obviously, you thought about this. You thought about who you wanted to start, and you've gone with a team. So you can talk me through it right now. Let's see if we got some tunes to play while you're talking. All right, go.
Listen, it was pretty simple for me. I think if Varane is fit enough to start, he goes straight in, no question about it. Lindelof keeps his position at centre back, Shaw at left back. It's just how it works, isn't it? The midfield picks itself. For me, Casemiro, Bruno, and Eriksen. I don't like Bruno on the wing. Just quickly, Nate, do you like Bruno on the wings? I don't like him out there at all.
I don't mind him on the right, but not on the left.
I don't like him out in either wing. And then I'm going with Anthony, Sancho, and Martial. Having said what I just said, I might throw Garnacho in there now over Sancho, because Sancho has really not performed again recently. So, but this is what I'm going with for now. I think you see big performances from either Anthony or Sancho. 1-0 win, Martial the goal scorer. That's what I'm going with. I don't think we've got a stronger 11 than that at the moment, but let's see what you're going with.
Okay. I've gone with a similar team to you. Let's take a look at my team. We've gone with De Gea in goal. Dalot coming in. Dalot's coming in at right back with a bit of, he wants to be a little bit more attacking, even though he doesn't really provide more attack. But I think he's going to play. Varane comes in, Lindelof left centre back, and Shaw going back into left back slot, where his preferred position is. I've gone with Sancho, Martial, Anthony. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Weghorst in there and Bruno out on the left with Anthony on the right and Martial up front. But I've gone with Anthony to get one of them stupid type of chances and get a goal this time. It's about time. It's a law of averages, and he's had a lot of chances, a lot of goals that he should have had. So it's going to come. I think it will come this time, and he's going to do it. I think he'll get the goal for us.
Yeah, I can't see it being any more than a 1-0, Nath, 2-1, something like that. You know, I mean, I can't see us running riot.
What I've gone for.
Same here. Yeah, 1-0. I can't see us running riot, mate. Yeah. I can't see us running riot in any game to the end of the season. It's going to be the old squeaky bum time every game. I think it's going to be absolute tension, absolute. Not even great football. It's going to be in the trenches, war of attrition against each one of these four teams that we've got. The only way it isn't is if we win the next three, and then Fulham, we've already made top four, so it doesn't matter as much. You know what I mean?
You know what? They're all potential banana skins. Every single one of these games are potential banana skins, and that's the tough bit about it all. So I can't see us having an easy game in any of these games, especially, like I said, because we're not well oiled, it's going to make it tough for us. So yeah.
Oh yeah, see, Cooker's back. He's right up the Red Devils, and that's right up Dukes United show, man. That's what I like to say. That's what I like to say.
So I'm about well done. Love that. Right. So tomorrow I will be on the watch along. Tomorrow with
the paddock.
Stretford Paddock. So I will be doing the post match reaction later on in the evening. Give me some time to think about it. You're probably able to hear from me on that side anyway. And yeah, so it's gonna be a mad one, but I think we get the 3 points. We get the W, Garf. We do get the W.
I do. I sound very pessimistic, Nate, but I agree. I think we get the 3 tomorrow. I think we get the 3.
Yeah. Do you see Sabitzer getting any chances to play, or you think it's time's kind of like they're gonna just let the season fizzle out with him not playing any more games, or what?
Because obviously I'd love for us to buy Sabitzer. I think he's a great option. I just think at the moment there's no room to play anything other than Casemiro, Eriksen, and Bruno through the centre. Now listen, if he played Bruno out in the wing, then I would have Sabitzer in over Weghorst every day of the week. I think he gives you the same energy, the same drive, the same tackling, the same tracking back. This is what I mean. I don't get the Voot loving. So I think he's an excellent baller. I could see it. I could see him there. And I definitely think with the running, because the thing with Eriksen is he ain't the fittest of the fittest players. You know what I mean? He's 31. The legs aren't exactly like Premier League midfielder can play every game 90 minutes. So hopefully
they're not young anymore, are they? They're old.
What they call in rugby a finisher. I can see Sabitzer coming on 20 minutes from the end. You know what I mean? Of each of these games and seeing us out. So nothing against him. Great player.
Well, look, if it's anything of a thing to go by, every time I've been on the paddock, we've actually won. So hopefully, hopefully we won't lose while I'm on there again, and I'll just keep that clean sheet.
The streak. It's like the Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania, mate. He's going for 21-0. I like it.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But look, it's been great. Thanks a lot for joining us. Thanks for you guys in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe as always. Hit the like button every time. I know you forget when you're watching. But if you enjoyed what we've given you and we enjoyed our opinions, make sure you hit the like and tell other people, man. Tell your friends about us. Anyway, Garf, look forward to seeing you in the next one for the match review, match reaction. Afterwards, player ratings. Probably get the same again. Peace out.